According to Fuyu, the dungeons are now changing. Basically what's happening is now if you reach wave 50, everybody in the lobby will be getting one dare food. Each and one of you will be getting one dare food if you as a team will reach wave 50 on dungeons. Now this is how it works, right? When you reach wave 25 on dungeons, the regular dungeons, you get one logie and it goes to the MVP, the one person who has done the most damage, right? But if you do it with a bunch of people now, according to him, when this new update gets published, every single one at wave 50, right? Wave 50 will be able to get a fruit. So let's say you're 5 people. If that's, I don't know how much people can be in the dungeon. Let's say you're 5 people. If you reach wave 50 all together, every single 5 of you will get a dare fruit. That's just insane. It's a good update because that means that dare fruits now, if you go in a team, you're more likely to get dare fruits now because you can be carried by your team. This is also great for new people who can be now carried by their friends. So let's say you have a friend of like a bunch of people of max level, you're a low level, let's say, they just have to carry you to level 50, wave 50 I mean. And when you reach wave 50, you all get a fruit, and so you have a chance to, get a fruit yourself, get a nice fruit. There's a big chance that one of you gets a logia, let's say. They can probably give it to you, and so boom, now you have, a higher chance to get a legendary fruit when you're low level, which is good. So I see this update as a good, so this is a good way and direction. So I've made a video called GPO stand. I was talking about how they have to change the game modes, have to add more game modes, and I believe this has to do with it. I mean, if you really think about it, GPO is only dying because there is no content and there's nothing to do at the moment. Now when they are revamping and changing the dungeons, more people are going to be dungeons, more people are going to come back, more people are going to come back, and they're going to be the dungeons with their friends now. And as we all know, doing stuff with other people automatically makes the stuff that you're doing fun. Automatically, if you're doing stuff in a social group, it automatically it could be like shopping with in a game. Let's say you're shopping with the most boring thing ever, you're fishing in a game. That automatically becomes fun just because you're with other people and experience it together. So even dungeons may become fun if you do it with a bunch of people, and now you have an incentive to do it with a bunch of people, and now you can actually get fruits, and it's going to be easier to get fruits now. So I recommend doing this, and this is one of the reasons. I mean, GPO could be most likely, increase their playing count because people will not come back to GPO, do the dungeons with their friends and enjoy it while getting a bunch of dare fruits, which is what most people do at endgame. They collect dare fruits and to trade or to just collect. So overall, this is an excellent update by Fuyu. I was complaining in a couple of videos, but it seems like if they do keep making these excellent updates like these ones, we are going the right track. GPO could be saved 100% if they add a new dungeon, as in the new dungeon, the ROBLOX dungeon. They add this one, which they're going to add. Wow, just dungeons as a whole will be revamped. People are going to be playing dungeons, and it's going to be excellent overall. There are going to be 2 ways to get their fruits then. If we get both the dungeons, the new dungeon and this new updated dungeon, it's going to be 2 excellent ways to get their fruits. You're going to do one with friends, you can probably do the ROBLOX by yourself if you do not have friends, or maybe if you're just trying to do it faster, maybe you don't want to reach wave 50. So overall, this saves the dungeons, which is what most people do at the end game, which is good. Now all you have left to do is maybe some PvP, making new PvP game modes, and the game is looking very good. A lot of people were disappointed with this update 5, but if they do make these similar updates like these, maybe they fix up the PvP, maybe they add ship customization, which they have been talking about recently in a couple of messages in the Discord. If they do all of those and slowly update the game with these interesting, very well updates, very good updates, they are going to save the game overall and going to increase the player count. The player count only decreased because of disappointment, and they've got the new game started arising, the disappointment hit, etc. There were so many things just overall. So if they do this, most definitely this game is going to be 100 times better, not only for people like me, but also new players that are going to get into the game.